Hello, my loving YouTube family. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing amazing. Yeah, I saw this video on Thomas Lodi's page. He's a he's a doctor, but he goes through the holistic explanation of diseases and especially cancer. And he just goes over like different paths that we can take in order to heal and be better and stay alive, most importantly. And I thought about it. I thought to myself, I'm like, when I was told my diagnosis and I was told you have cancer, how did I take it? What did I do? And it really brought me back to that moment. And you guys saw like my first few videos when I told you guys like I have cancer. Well, I had at that moment, and it was hard. I was in shock. I thought I was going to die because when you hear the word cancer, you immediately think like death. It's going to be over. So I'm here thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. How did I get through all of this? I'm like, how did I emotionally like and physically just get up and get myself and my body into a different state and not just like let these thoughts of death like just take me over. And I thought, oh, right. I'm like, after surgery, there was a moment where I started to feel better, maybe like 4 weeks after, like I started to feel a little better, then five, then six. And I remember I saw that. Oh my God, I'm laughing because I know some of you guys are going to be like, oh no, like it's not good to do those things for what? But I know some of you guys are like, oh yeah, of course, like whatever it takes to feel better. So I know that I saw that Tony Robbins was having like this amazing weekend where we were going to learn more about our physiological state, about our health, about everything about us and, us in relation to the world and what we want to do and what impact we want to have and everything. And I took the weekend. I signed up. I did it, and it's what I needed in that moment. It's what I needed because I just needed to like get out of like that mindset that I'm going to die. I needed to get out of that mindset that death was close because, you know, diagnosed that with ovarian cancer at age 31, two kids, and then life was going to be over, right? That was like sort of like like some thoughts that I would have sometimes, and I'm like, no, I'm like, I can't live with those thoughts because if I live with those thoughts, then I won't live. I won't live. I'll just die. So I went to the seminar. It was actually virtual, so I had the chance to do that, and it was like an amazing weekend, an amazing virtual weekend with strangers and great people. Like I always say that in these events, I meet one of the best strangers ever, and then we become friends. It's really really amazing, and yeah, guys. Oh, sorry, I need a tissue. Yeah, so it was amazing, and I cried and I told my story, and like I saw the fear in people's faces, like, oh my God, is she going to die? But I hope she doesn't die. And I remember that was the beginning of the journey for me, where I had made, where I was starting to make a critical decision of you're not going to die, and you're going to do whatever it takes to get through the other side alive, because you have to be here for your daughters. You have to be here for yourself, and you have to be here for your family. So I remember that like transformation, that mindset, like working through me. And I thank God for that opportunity to do that program where I could really like just work on myself. And, you know, I was able to do all of that, do that mindset change and transform and like cry and like see like what is happening. Like, why did I even get this disease? Because A lot of times when you get diseases, there's like something going on like within you, or maybe unresolved things from your past. And I say this because I did a from your past or your family's past too, because I did a Reiki session with shadow work, and we actually learned a lot about like previous ancestry like ties and situations that were happening in the past. And I did a lot of work on that. We did a lot of work on that. And it's interesting, like, what is disease? Like, why is the body not at ease? Like, and we have to question, like, what was going on in your life in the moment that you were diagnosed? What were all the things that were going on? Was everything looking up great, or were there some areas that needed work? But perhaps there were some things that were toxic. Perhaps, you weren't giving boundaries, whether at work or in personal relationships. Because let me tell you guys, it's all connected. Everything is connected, and it leads back to our health. That's the beauty of it. So, what do you do if you're diagnosed with cancer? You ask yourself those questions. You're asked, cancer or any disease, you ask yourself, what is going on in my life right now? Is everything looking good? Is something toxic happening? Do I have unresolved things that are still in my mind and my subconscious? Are things there dwelling that I'm not aware of, and they're like perhaps manifesting in different areas of my life without me wanting them to, but because I have them in my subconscious, then it's manifesting, right? Or happening in my life. It's so and yeah, it's interesting, and there's more people actually that gave testimonies that they analyzed what was going on in their life, and some things were going on that were not great, and like that caused a lot of stress and etc. And that's when then they found out, oh, boom, it hit. And also, like, when we have situations in our life, a lot of times we don't have the chance to work on our health. So if you let go of your health because, oh my God, I'm so busy, forget it. You've lost the battle completely. You've lost the battle in what you're busy in, because you won't have energy to perform in that. And then you've lost the battle for your living, for you to stay alive. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to lose the battle of our health. We want to be the gladiators and warriors of our health, of our life, right? We want to stand strong for ourselves, because if we don't do it for ourselves, we won't be able to do it for our family, right? So yeah, guys, if you are diagnosed, don't be afraid. You're going to be fine. I know that the first thought is death, but if we learn to like reprogram our mind and say no in the name of God, and in the name of Jesus Christ, in the name of the Lord, or whoever you may believe in, I will be fine. God is going to guide me. I will be fine. And I'm going to take different steps, because you cannot expect to be fine if you keep doing the same thing over and over again. Because you got to where you are by doing certain things, certain habits, certain routines. So in order to see different results, obviously, there will have to be a whole lifestyle change. And that's what I did. I changed my lifestyle completely. And don't get me wrong, like, no one's perfect. Of course, like, habits that are not great for us, like, sometimes they want to creep in, and that can happen to anyone, of course. But it's a matter of having the conviction, the conviction of like knowing, no, why am I doing this? What's the reason of why I want to make this change? So that reason has to be so strong, and that will to stay alive, that you're willing to do whatever it takes to stay alive. Whether you're in your house, whether you're outside, whether you're with a group of friends or family, like no matter like where you are, you stay strong in your conviction to do what you set out to do and your new lifestyle change. Wow, like this video, guys, brought me back a lot of memories to like when this whole thing started and how I felt lost. And then when I reprogrammed my mind, like I just became stronger and I said, I'm going to do this. I'm like, it sounds like an experiment. It looks like an experiment, but I'm actually going to try this. I'm going to try this because if I don't try this of changing my lifestyle, I'm never going to know. So I tried it and I changed all of my lifestyle. I started juicing. I started checking my relationships. Are they good? Like, are the people that we allow into our lives, are they like adding to your life? Are they like bringing quality and peace to your life? Because if they're not, then, and if it's toxic, you got to stay away from it because that also adds to stress. I looked into my job. I'm like, well, what was my job doing to me? Was it stressing me out? Do I need to like break away until I get better, until I find a treatment plan that works for me? And that's what I did. Again, I did whatever it took for me to get better because I wanted to live. And I didn't want to leave my health up to another person. I said, God, take me, guide me. How do you want me to do this? How do you want me to heal? And, this is a decision that you make for yourself. No one makes it for you. You make it for yourself, not a family member, not me, not a doctor, not anyone can tell you, what to do. I mean, everyone can tell you like what to do, but at the end of the day, you decide what choice you're going to make. We all have choices. And as long as we are the gladiators of our health and you listen to your heart and the advice of the people that you feel have been down the path or know more than you or are professional or are your doctors, your team, and you just have like the discernment from all these different people and then you make your choice, then you will be fine. So anyone that's going through a diagnosis, hang in there. You're going to be okay. And, if one thing didn't work, then of course you have to try another. But it's a component of everything when we want to heal. It's a whole lifestyle change. It's something completely different than what you were doing before. So you're gonna be okay. Let me just tell you that. And I can't wait to come back on here with you guys and tell you more and tell you things that are happening and like updates and stuff. But I hope this message helped someone, resonated with someone, and you guys are the best. You guys helped me get through this and continue to help me get through this because I'm still healing, guys. I still have to watch what I eat. Like, I made my body so much better because of being diagnosed with ovarian cancer and all the different lifestyle changes that I made. And I want to keep my new routine and my new habits and my new body and my new health. I want to keep it. So I'm still on this journey, guys. I'm still on this journey because you guys know, they say like you're not really free until 5 years have passed and you're free. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here with me throughout this whole journey. I truly, truly appreciate it. We're in this together. So proud of you guys. For those of you guys that are juicing, you guys are rocking it. You guys got a juicer. You guys are juicing. You know, the celery juice, the carrot juice. The celery juice, guys, is so good for you for high blood pressure, for example. Keep your blood pressure low. You're going to feel relaxed. It's great for your cells, your hair, your body. I want to do another detailed video about this, but just so you know, like a little bit about it, it is great for all of those things. You'll be surprised how many changes you have, and you just become more youthful. If you guys see me in my videos from like way before the cancer diagnosis, I here on this channel, not my acting or modeling stuff. I'm not referring to those. Here on this channel, you guys see that I look bigger, I look tired, I look older. Juicing literally made me feel and look 10 years younger. 10 years younger, guys. And the carrot juice, forget it. Like, all the benefits it has, oh my God, go read the study. There's a study that was done that says that carrot juice was able to shrink and disappear tumors. And I also follow Dr. Ludwig Johnson. He has so much information on carrots. He talks about carrot juice every single day, all day. He's amazing. He has a website and then also on his Instagram. But yeah, guys, everything I've learned in this journey, I want to continue to share it with you guys because I feel that, you know, it can add to whatever regimen you guys may already have with your doctors, or, you know, as a preventative measure. If you guys want to use it as a preventative measure, everything I did, then you can do that too. And I'm so happy that when it was in my beginning stages of this protocol that I did, I actually typed up my eating, like I did a eating log, like what I had for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and those were the days when I was fasting. I got so tiny then, guys, it was crazy. And yeah, and then now, like, I just feel like the weight like stays off because of all the juices. Juicing literally like helps fat melt and not go into your body, like, seriously. So that's great. And I feel stronger, I feel better. I didn't feel like this in the beginning after surgery. Like, I think it might have been a mixture of both, like the surgery and having those cells, the cancer cells that weren't serving my body. So yeah, guys. Oh wow, the video turned out longer than I thought. Oh my God. I almost have to go pick up the girls and then move on with the rest of my day. But I'm so happy that I stopped, and I'm like, I have to share this with you guys. I saw this video. How do we deal with a diagnosis? And guys, I've been there in that moment. It's hard, but if you're dealing with a diagnosis, you know, or are afraid to maybe even go to the doctor because you don't want to hear something, go to the doctor. It's gonna be okay. I know it's scary, but you will be fine. So again, I'll continue to share everything I've done, everything that I'm doing in this lifestyle, in this healthy lifestyle, because I feel like it can help someone, and even as preventative measures, you guys can use it, or however you wish to use it, along with whatever your doctors have told you as well, whatever you have decided. I love you guys very much. Please, as always, like, share, and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for coming along with me on this journey. I love you guys very much. I'll see you soon. Bye.